Hello, everyone. Greetings, celebration greetings from Ivana and Mama Dinah, this time from Kenya, connecting with us. And we are in the completion of the year in the celebration mode of second anniversary of our organization. And for Mama Dinah, for you, it has been a really amazing year, especially with the project that there was a big milestone reached that we were talking about it from the beginning of the organization, and that's the borehole being drilled. So tell us, how are you feeling about this big milestone in your project?
Okay, thank you very much, Ivana, for this golden opportunity time that we have once met again. And it's now 2 years on the line since the project started, and I think I'll take you back a bit. The project started, and it was someone who is very special in my heart, Mama Lucille, whom she came to Olongerin, Masai Mara, and she visited my place, and she did a lot with the mamas. She did the biddings, and one day we went for water walk, and she really was very surprised to see that the mamas of my community goes to fetch water in a very far place, and the water they go for it was dam water. They collect the water from the dams, and the dams are being used by kettles, dogs, everything. So it was not in a good condition that a human being can use. But we always say that God has been with the people of my community. We have used that water, but what we said that God brought us an angel, that was Mama Lucia. And when she went back, we didn't know that she still held the Maasai community in her heart. But surprisingly, one day she called and said that, wow, what I'm thinking of Olongerin, about the water. And there she was, she came. And 2021, the project started. And from that day up to 2022, that was September, that was when the water was being drilled. It was like a dream, and everybody was happy about it. I also thank the group of Auntie Nant, whereby Lucille is the leader director there, and Mama Eliana, she has been so very supportive, and she opened our eyes. We didn't know so many things, but she really educated us in one way or another way. And Ivana, I really appreciate you also. And Mary, she is also one of the group. And Sabab, I forgot the name, but she really knows herself. And I'm very grateful. We started from 1 mile, and I think where we have reached now, it's 80 kilometers that we have gone, because I call it 80 kilometers, because where it has remained, we have now, the water was being drilled, and when we saw the water flashing out, we were really very happy, because my community was there with me seeing the water flashing out. And the children also came from the school, Olongerin Primary School. In fact, we had a lot of problem, because can you imagine a girl staying for 1 week without having a bath? Is a very big problem. Yes. So when we had that water during the day of pump testing, the children of Olongerin from grade 4 to grade 8 came and collected the water, In fact, they collected almost all the day, collecting the water so that they can preserve for the almost 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And they were very happy. The auntie and aunt have the videos of them singing, the mama singing and jumping, saying that God has heard our prayers. So I call it 80 kilometers or 80 miles we have gone. The remaining now miles is only 20 miles so that we can achieve. What I would like to say is I really thank the people who donated the money. I would like to tell them that they are living they are like the rock of ages in my community. They will live to be remembered by my community. They are leaving their legacy to be remembered by my community, because now when the water is complete, I think what my community was talking about was it's only the prayers that they are praying for the donors, Auntie Nan group to live many years, and they were requesting if this water be completed, we will request them to come and see how many people they have just helped their life, because we have school children, we have the community, and we have the animals, cows, donkeys, sheep, and goats. All are depending on the water. So it's not that it's not only the human being, but also the domestic animal will be so grateful for what Auntie and Aunt have done, and the donors who donated. For me, I'm just praying for them to live long. May God bless the work of their hands. We still need their support because we haven't reached the goal.
So can you maybe tell us a little bit more about what are those 20 more miles to go? And the big thanks to all the donors, because without you, we would not make it so far where we are. So tell us a little bit more. What's the next? What are the next steps?
Okay, the next step now is we have the borehole being drilled. We have the water. The water is there. And now the second step is still looking forward for it is for the solar panels and the solar pump. And then from there, we are still looking for the tower tanks, because when the water is being pumped by the solar, it goes to the tower tanks, whereby the community will get the water there. But we still need the donation to help the community. As we said, and Lucille is our witness, they normally go for 4 kilometers to fetch the water. So I was requesting in my prayers and hoping God will hear the prayers that we would like them still to help my community, the Maasai community, to take the water to go for 3 kilometers east, north, south, and west, so that the mamas can walk like 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers to collect the water. So now those are the remaining things we are looking forward for the donors to do something. We really depend on them, and they have done it. But to reach the goals, they still have 3 steps to go. One for solar pump and the tower tanks, and taking the water for 3 kilometers for the north, east, south, and west. I will appreciate for that. So that is the goals that we are hoping to see 2023.
So it's really like building the whole ecosystem. It's not, and especially it's not only making the shorter distance for mamas to walk, but they have clean water, and that's the most important. It's not anymore that you go to dumps and that you fetch the water from there, but this is really drinkable fitting water for consumption. So that's the most important part. So with this being said, we are really building here a sustainable community around your project and with what you want to achieve. So how, maybe could you tell us a little bit more? We saw and you mentioned it, like people were dancing when they saw the water coming. So what are maybe next visions of yours for 2023? How do you imagine the community to thrive more? You mentioned in the previous talk that maybe having a garden. Where are you with your visions about 2023?
Okay, thank you very much, Ivana, for that question. In 2023, my vision and the vision of the mamas, especially the mamas, because we normally sit together, we share, we know the problems we go through. So we normally sit together and we share all the problems we have. We can answer the ones which we know we can help one another. And the vision is, when we get this water, 2023, now it will be on the mama sides now to see that how are we going to achieve, or how are we going to use this water so that we can benefit from the water, not only by drinking or washing or for the cows to drink the water, but how are we going to use this water? And that's what I normally call the mamas. Like tomorrow will be on a Saturday, I'll be having the meeting with them, discussing about the water. And we sit down and say that when we get this water, we are going to plant some fruits. We have to divide ourselves. Even if one mama can plant 3 fruits, an avocado and an orange, and also some maybe like a lemon, because people use lemons. So many people use lemon. And you make sure that you pour the water, because we now have the water. You see, like 50 women, if every mama can plant 3 fruits, when it comes, and nowadays we have the fruits that can take for 6 months, 8 months, then it's ready. So we can buy those fruits and plant them, and we can put them on the pictures. We will send them to you. And again, we are going to see that how are we going to achieve so that we can get some vegetables to sell and some onions, some commodities that can help sustain the family. You can sell and buy the salt, some salt, sugar, soap. So that's now what we are looking forward. For tomorrow, the mamas will meet and we are going to discuss how are we going to look after the water. When we get the water, how are we going to manage it?
Yeah.
We have to prepare ourselves before that day comes, so that we know where we are heading. And also we are going to close the year of 2022 with a vision, so that the mamas also can tell me what are we going to do. Everyone can give an idea and we can collect all the ideas and pick the correct idea, and we'll use that idea.
Very nice. I can already see the community thriving and having all that fruit trees around you, what you just described. And especially that this is really like shared ownership, that you decide together what's the best for the community. You sit down and really prepare everybody to take the role, what they're best at, and also future generations. That's what we are also striving for, that we are preparing the girls in your community to have the skills, and everybody that will follow up and pick up from the seeds that you will plant, and then they can harvest it. So that's so wonderful. Thank you so much, Mama Dinah. This was, I think, again, new perspective, new information also for our donors, and to see your energy and your shining face, how happy you are about the project. That's really amazing, what we have achieved together. So maybe some last words for the celebration season, New Year, Christmas, whatever you want to say to close our interview.
Okay, I wish Auntie Nan Group and the donors Merry Christmas for everyone and your all entire family, and a Happy New Year. May God bless you all. May God bless the work of your hands, and may God bless your families. May God give you more and more years to live, so that you can be remembered, and we still remember you are the Rock of Ages in Maasai land at Olongerin. Thank you very much, Ivana.
Thank you, Mama Dinah. So thank you, everybody, for watching us, and have a wonderful holiday season. Bye.
Bye.